What's going on, everyone? Joe here, and today we are jumping into Ember and Blade, an action roguelite that deserves some attention. So this game's got an interesting story. A year ago, the demo came out. I played it. I didn't love it, but I liked it. It had a lot of room for improvement, but the aesthetic was awesome. And so the developers made a pact to update this every 2 weeks based on feedback. It is now one of the most popular demos on Steam, sitting at very positive. They've entirely redone the demo. So we're going to jump in and see how far we can get. Here we go, fellas. So this is the first run after the tutorial. I don't think we're supposed to win this because it didn't give me any healing items. But I've got my basic attack, I've got a heavy attack, and I've also got a dash attack. On top of that, if we stop swinging, we bust out this crossbow, and we shoot these guys automatically. Almost like a nod to old school survival likes. At the top right, we can see our objectives. I got 4 trees, 3 mini-bosses, and 1 final boss we're trying to find here. So we're going to knock out all these demons, try to get as powerful as possible. So when I first played this game, it actually reminded me a ton of Dynasty Warriors. In a really good way, man. I can get down with some Dynasty Warriors. We've got hundreds of enemies all around us.
You're Kaliel's hunter.
We leveled up.
Not bad as mortals go.
I'm also going to say, the art style to this game is like sexy South Park. I don't know how else to describe it because they look like cardboard, but I also really like the art style. It's cool.
I am Celophiel, angel of fire and flame.
Okay, we leveled up. We've got a few options here. Crimson Waltz.
I'll let Kaliel know you're here. So go ahead and try out my blessings.
Every time you dash, 5 flames circle around, inflicting 180 damage. Flames last for 5 seconds. Love Flare. Every sub-weapon attack fires 2 homing flames that track enemies. So that actually buffs our crossbow. That's cool. Crush on You. Every 10 seconds, a flaming meteor drops, inflicting area damage. 2 small meteors each inflict 90 damage. Wild Flirting. Every 15 seconds, scatter 2 fireballs around you. That's how I flirt too. Dealing 55 damage to enemies. So I'm going to go with the one that's obviously better than everything else. It is purple. It's got 2 flashing stars. Crimson Waltz. Whenever we dash, we will have flame circles around us. And so if we look at our attacks, we can have up to 7 abilities. So new to this demo are passives. So we'll find passives that give us new traits. And if we level this up a certain amount of times, it ends up evolving, almost like Vampire Survivors. So summon my balls, blow these guys. What is this? It's like a damage upgrade? Oh, I have unlimited dashes. Let's get as many balls as possible. Holy crap. Now everything just gets deleted. So we've got different shrines that give us different buffs, but we need to collect this tree. Need to stop going crazy. Especially if I'm not going to be able to heal, I need to be as cautious as possible. So at the bottom left, we can see my heavy attacks charge. So it goes on cooldown, and it takes a long time to come back. But the good news about that move, whenever I use it, I've got crazy invincibility. Radiant Edge. Every main weapon attack fires a piercing Radiant Blade, dealing 15 damage. Blade size scales with weapon type. So that's not bad. Kind of like Legend of Zelda, we could shoot out beams. Non-stop Riff. I remember this move from when I first played the game. I loved this move. Every 18 seconds, 5 consecutive hits sends Fenrix into a peak state. For 5 seconds, damage increases by 15%, attack speed and attack range increase. So every 18 seconds, we peak. So I'm going to go ahead and grab that. It only lasts for 5 seconds, but it's going to make us way stronger. And so the tree gives us a free level up. Nice. So I could grab Radiant Edge if I wanted to. In fact, that might be good. If this increases my basic attack speed, damage, and range, and this buffs my basic attack, we could be like a one-trick pony and just slice everything. Every 15 seconds, create a barrier of 3 size that deals 20 damage to nearby enemies. The barrier lasts 5 seconds. That's for babies. Every 16 seconds, a Judgment Sword strikes down, targeting the strongest enemy and dealing 200 damage. That seems like a lot, but it also only attacks 1 enemy. It then summons 4 smaller swords, which deal 5 damage each. Celestial Ripper. Every 15 seconds, summon 2 holy swords that travel along the ground, dealing 80 damage. I'm going to go with Radiant Edge. So now we shoot out beams. That's cool. We also have a map now, which they did not have in the previous demo. Oh, we got a big dude. If I dodge at the last second like that, we get a Bayonetta-style counter too. So there's a lot of genres that are mixed into this game. Let's go ahead and explore over here, because this looks like a dead end. We might find an item or something. There is a timer in the top right, so I have to be careful. The higher it gets, the harder the game's going to be. It's a little late on that one, but I've also got my heavy attack, which makes me immune. And so if I keep leveling up Crimson Waltz, we could evolve this, that and Nonstop Riff. This gives me another flame, and the damage goes up by 40, so that's kind of a no-brainer. Viper Overdrive. Every 7 seconds, release 3 powerful pulses, which chain up to 4 times. Each hit dealing 60 damage. So instead of chain lightning, it's chain music. Let's go waltz. I'm going to waltz around, burn these guys' faces off. And so one thing about this game, it does get a little hypnotic because we have so many boners we can smack around. But the timer's just ticking, so as much as I want to level up, I know we still have to keep moving. Otherwise, it's going to get too hard. Could level up Crimson Waltz again to 7 flame circles. This is nice, but the problem is it only gives me value when I dash. Meanwhile, this only gives me value every 18 seconds. Let's go for Waltz again. I want to see what some of these moves can end up evolving into. All right, Joe, let's go down. Make sure there's nothing in this circle. Also, full disclaimer, guys. Before I sat down to record, I spent like 3 hours chilling at the pool. So I'm in a goofy mood right now. It's been a nice, lazy Saturday. I don't know how to swim, but, you know, I've always been taller than the water. I never needed to learn. Oh, we got big enemies coming in. Nonstop Riff or Radiant Edge. Every 8 seconds, unleash guitar riffs 1 time, each dealing 180 damage. So the more we level this up, the more guitar riffs come out, I'm assuming. Let's go ahead and level up Nonstop Riff. What did that boost it to? From 15% damage to 25%. It also lasts 0.5 seconds longer. I didn't have any dodges. I think that was the first time we got hit. Oh, but you dropped health, so we can heal off of that. That is very appreciated. All right, let's circle back. Now, guys, I know y'all are going to be at my throat about not grabbing all the experience, but there are magnets in this game, so I'm not going to go crazy. Wow, these big guys go down in 1 hit. All right, Werewolf. Down you go. Yeah, I feel like everything dies instantly if I smack them with my balls. That's why we always go for balls. From 15 to 20 damage. That's not huge, but keep in mind that's my basic attack, right? So that's an extra 5 damage on every single basic attack. Let's get that. We got full health. I feel like whenever we knock out the glowy guys, they drop health. Charge up. So I have immunity. Nice. And then finish you off. They're also dropping money, we can see in the bottom right, because there is a merchant. I'm not sure if we'll see him. Good counter. Now that one didn't drop health. Let me grab whatever this is. That freezes time. Very much appreciated. So we have to go down. We have a bunch of dead ends on the top side. Yeah, I almost feel like I'm playing an action RPG or like a Diablo-like when I really get into the groove of things. Okay, so we can't level up anything. It's forcing me to get a new move. So I kind of want the chain music. This seems like it's garlic, but instead of garlic, it pulses. Every 8 seconds, unleash a guitar riff that does 180 damage. So like a blast around me. I kind of like that. Let's try this. Let's rumble. We get anything down here? It's already been nearly 5 minutes, and I have not fought the first boss yet. But we're almost level 10. This is not one of those roguelites where you level up 3 bajillion times in 10 minutes. So we got to make our levels count. All right, big guy. I don't have a dodge. There we go. Wait for it. Nice. That does so much damage. Charge up. And get some help. And we have an angry beetle. Holy crap. I don't think I can counter that. I think my only option is to get hit in the face. We have another tree. Rumbling crescendo. It still does a guitar riff one time. So I guess at some point, it's going to do multiple. So let's keep leveling it up until it does. That move I'm not really noticing. Unless it's just so subtle. All right, Beetle's got to go down. So he can get me some health. It also looks like my dash attack does interrupt. It kind of bounces people in the air. All right, let's stand in here. What is that on the right? Magnet. Nice. Okay. Let's wait for a second. You're new, too. We're taking too long because now we're getting all these crazy elites. Good healing. I think we do heal after we do this tree, too. Let's... Still one riff. I must have to evolve this before we get multiples. Let's do Crimson Waltz. 8 flames, 280 damage. I'm down for that. Get this beetle out of here, man. So dash? Yeah. Dash into him, attack. I almost said dodge again. I say dodge every single video because I don't know if I want to say dodge or dash because they're the same thing. All right, I want to level up nonstop riff. Go from 25% to 32.5%. That is the way. Now let's get this magnet, suck up all this delicious experience, and smack down some boners. Radiant Edge, 20 to 30 is not bad. Otherwise, we'd have to grab another move. And I don't want to do that. I want to invest in the moves that we've got right now. All right, let's head up to the first boss. I've wasted too much time. Hello, Fishman. So you attack incredibly fast. We got full health. So let's run it. It's now or never. I remember the bosses in this game being really hard.
Something foul in here.
I don't remember you. But you also have balls. Balls that do... Holy crap! Please, stop with the balls! Okay. I'm staying close to you. This is all he knows how to do. Oh, no, I remember this guy. He does the poison and then runs at you. He's ballistic. All right, keep moving, keep moving. Nice. Thank goodness. Not sure why he made my game so quiet. He didn't want me to hear him die. Oh, I see these new enemies. Get it? Because they're floating eyeballs. And let me turn the game up a little bit. That's a weird bug. All right, so Fishman jumps. He does a 2-hit combo is what he does. Oh, there's a big beetle. Dude, okay. There's a tree. I am terrified. I've made bad decisions that have led me to this point. If I can find maybe some healing. Is there another shrine coming up? I can't be afraid of combat, though. Because that's only going to bite me in the foot. All right, Beetle. Oh, what is that monstrosity? Oh, we leveled up.
This is the inside of an archdemon seal. Not what I imagined.
It's not just the archdemon in here.
You gonna give me a full
Spend
heal right
more
now?
Time here and you'll see. But never mind that, Hunter. What'd you think about my blessing?
I did love your fireballs.
It's all right. It's red.
Red. That's it? I'll have to show you the real thing.
Oh, I take it back. Oh, shoot.
On its own, but their true power only shows
3 stars crush on you.
just like this.
Every 8.5 seconds, drop burning meteors from the sky to devastate the battlefield.
Think of it as a welcome
This is great, but it's not healing.
Appreciate it.
1 large meteor deals 1,800 damage. 8 medium meteors deal 300 damage. 8 small deal 225. Okay, so I got a crazy new move. That is not going to keep me alive. Okay, this dude is nuts. Come on. Yeah, knock him. Whew, Beetle, angry Beetle. If I can claim this or get my heavy attack and then knock this dude. All right, I'm about to have it. Get in here. Charge up. Neither of you guys wanted to give me any healing. All right, keep running, keep running. That move is great. The problem is I can't really guide where I want it to go. I almost have my shockwave. Health, nice. More health. Get this. Even more healing. All right, that was kind of terrifying, but now we're in a good spot. What good video is there without tension, right? Non-stop riff. We can boost this from 32.5 to 42.5. Okay, that's not a bad idea. One thing I keep noticing with this demo, though, the audio levels keep adjusting themselves. Which is something they definitely need to work on. Certain enemies show up. Maybe there's so many noises that go off that the game adjusts its volume. Not to, like, mess with our hearing. Okay. It's okay. We're in a way better spot now. Let's hit level 13. It's been 10 minutes. Non-stop riff. We can evolve this. So from 30 to 50 damage. Yeah, let's go with that. Man, this meteor attack, whenever it hits, it is crazy useful. I'm hoping I can heal before we go to the next boss. We got another angry lizard. Man. Oh, honestly, if I just walk around you, there's not much you can do. So move. Down you go. Get some help. There's so much happening right now. All right, non-stop riff from 42.5 to 60%. Let's do that. No, we're not doing this. Not today. That move is crazy. All right, full health? Yes. It is time for a boss.
A Reaper. This one won't be easy.
Okay, got it. Good counter, good counter. Okay, so we really have to wait. You flash before you do other moves, too. The game has decided to fix its audio mid-boss fight. This is great. Oh, come on, dude. One more hit, I think, and we counter him. I just have to actually do it at the right time. There we go. Get away. Nice. Let's go. All right. Woo. Got some healing. Angry Lizard Man's going down. Dude, these basic enemies, they're tankier than the bosses. All right, let's go up top. Worm myself around. That's another time stop up here. So we could take advantage of this. Where was the vampire dude? Yeah, holy crap. They do give us a ton of experience, which is nice. Does help out. And I really shouldn't use that move unless I really have no choice. Oh, shoot. Okay. Okay, you do the same thing. Just watch for your moves. So far, you're not too bad. I really have to dash a little bit earlier because I miss that window every time. Or not early, late. There we go. Oh, you shoot them. Or they chase. How am I supposed to get away from that? Come on, don't choke. Oh, come on. I don't like this one. I'm not sure what to do besides run for my life. Doing that again. Oh, we got some health. Thank you. All right, over halfway. Nice. Got him. One more time. Dude, these fireballs have got to be the MVP. All right, that's the one where you run. That's the one where you run. It's fine. I can take a few hits. Counter, you're stunned. Bro, this boss is insane. Just a few more hits. Nice. Holy crap. Didn't even level up from that. There's another tree here somewhere, too. Yeah, what's up, vampire? Whatever you are, vampire, banshee. You're dead, that's what you are. Non-stop riff. I feel like the cap's going to be 100%. But making this last for 7 seconds, it's gnarly. I think I need Crimson Waltz one more time to evolve it. I'm just not getting lucky. Oh, there's a bomb. These we have to destroy. My balls are on the job. All right. Get out of here. Please level up Crimson Waltz. Yes, we got it. All right. 10 flames circle around, inflicting 350 damage. So I feel like if the bosses don't get stronger, the longer it takes, just the enemies, I'm going to hang out here and I'm going to grind. Because we've got this bomb. If things get bad, I can just pull it and then run to the boss. Because level 15, it's not that gnarly. I've only evolved one move. Without having like rerolls and banishes, I don't have a ton of control over my build. All right, big dudes. You guys are going down easy. It does seem like the enemy's kind of hitting waves. You get a bunch of elites, and then it throws fodder at you for a little bit. And then you get more elites. I mean, honestly, the fact that I'm still alive at this point is a miracle. Beetle, my least favorite. Because you don't have a clear answer on how I'm supposed to deal with you. Besides, I guess, dodge in and stun. Yeah, I can keep you stun locked with that. I cannot kill you, though. Holy crap. Rumbling crescendo. I mean, that's better, I guess, than learning a new move. That's going to be at level 1, right? So let's do that. All right, down you go. Get some healing. Go to the bomb. Okay. Both of you guys die. That doesn't kill? That doesn't kill? All right. I've got the memo now. We need to go to the boss. These things are insane. I'm halfway to level 17. I want to see about getting to it, but at least in here. Oh, not the beetle, man. He's gonna push me out. All right, I'm going. All right, so I do not remember this guy. I do not have any healing. I'm gonna have to first try this. I fought you 8 months ago. It was not a good time. You beat me.
Such unrefined havoc in my memory.
This does not look like a sexy South Park anymore.
They were in my way. How do you know my name, demon?
A name is the first signifier of class, boy. I never miss it. Though I suppose Haven doesn't exactly ring with nobility.
All right, Baphomet.
Demon judging bloodlines. That's rich.
Let's roll. Hit you with my meteors right off the bat. Okay, so you sparkle. All right, you're already going insane. Fireballs. Move. Yeah, he telegraphs with twinkles. Oh, you're almost dead, dude. Run. I'm gonna get slammed. Yeah. 54? What are you immune to? Are you spitting up? Oh, I healed. I'm doing that right now. Okay. It's a bullet hell. Stop wasting all my dash charges. Nice. I'm not sure what is expected of me. I'm dead. Yeah. Holy crap. I wonder... Oh, he's dead too. We won. I'm not sure what I was supposed to do there. All right, fellas, I skipped ahead a little bit so we could showcase some of the new stuff in this demo that I hadn't seen before. We've got meta progression, which we had before, but they revamped it a little bit. So I've increased my attack damage, my attack speed, my dash attack damage. We've given ourselves more health, 20 more health. I've got 2% more movement speed when 30 enemies are next to me. And our blessings all do 3% more damage. On top of that, we've got a rock over here we can talk to that gives us various achievements we can turn in for more meta progression. And they've also completely reworked the relic system. If I talk to this dude, we've got a few different items we can equip on our runs. Right now, I've got Hand of the Dead. Main weapon damage increases by 50% when HP is below 30%. And recover 20 HP upon level up. This is actually a much nicer change because last time you had to go to this easy bake oven and do a roulette to see what you would get. But now you can just pick and choose what you want, which is way better. And we've got some weapons over here we can equip. I've got the gauntlets on, which I've never used before. In the demo, we've got a sword. We got a big beefy hammer, which was my favorite, but we're not trying that out today because I've already used it. And then the God Hand Crusher. So this weapon is super different. It seems to be very single target oriented. There's not a ton of attack range, and its special ability ramps it up to go insane and just slam all over the place. It also has its dash attack, or does this big punch. So we're going to try this out, see if we can't have some better luck and knock out that pesky boss.
I'm glad you're safe.
Get out of here, Lumi. I'm ready.
You'll do well.
So it looks like they've also revamped the voice acting for this game because you used to have this mascot character, Lumi, that would follow you around kind of like Navi and be like, Zoinks! There's enemies behind us. Are you sure you've got this? Wow, that's a big elite enemy. Did you know elite enemies drop more health? It looks like they changed that a little bit. So it's not as in your face. Because I feel like when I'm battling down thousands of enemies, I don't need this guy screaming at me. The map layout is also the same, it seems like. So we know where to go. We've got 4 trees, 3 bosses. It looks like they probably revamped all the shrines and stuff, though. So we've got a little bit of variety. Yeah, holy crap! The dash attack does 200 damage off the bat. Also, if we get nearly dead, we'll do 50% more damage. All right. We get some new options. Zap Flick. Every main weapon attack launches piercing cards, dealing 10 damage. The number of cards scales with your main weapon's attack range. Do we go into basic attacks again? I mean, I'm going to try this Zap Flick. So every basic attack shoots out cards. And the more range we have, the more cards that pop out. And so you could combo this with, I think it was called Radiant Edge, right? Where we shoot out the blasts. We did see this angel in the demo, the last demo. So I'm not sure if they've added any new ones or not. We'll find out. Let's use our special just to see how devastating it is. It's pretty gnarly. It doesn't last super long, though.
You're here to check out those gnarly cracks in the seal.
Yeah, stop the archdemon from escaping, or something.
So what are you doing now? Why are you just messing around here?
I'm investigating.
Forget all that noise, investigation.
Drop the loot.
Rock is the
That's the
architect.
shock damage.
Let's just blast
Non-stop
everything
riff.
away.
We never
You're talking about.
upgraded that to see what it ended up
Destruction
becoming.
sounds good.
I also don't really understand Rumbling Crescendo. Every 8 seconds, unleash a guitar riff, dealing 185 damage. Let's get Viper Overdrive. Every 7 seconds, release 3 powerful pulses, which chain. So we'll have chaining blasts. All right, I don't think we need to go to the left anymore, because we can see, with the map filled out, there's nothing over there. It's interesting how this game opts to give you a map that you can explore for your future runs, rather than randomizing it every single time. Or maybe it doesn't randomize until you knock out the boss. Yeah, Radiant Edge. So we can just double up on our basic attack blasts. Every time you dash, Trigger an explosion, dealing 185 damage and increasing movement speed. That wouldn't be bad either. So I wouldn't have to worry about spamming my dash and freaking out all the time. That could be a good idea. It's just not going to give me a ton of damage. I like the idea of Radiant Edge with Zap Flick. All right, let's do something new. Let's go for Jackpot Flash. So we dodge, and then we go fast. Good counter, nice. One-hitter quitter. Yeah, man, I feel like we might be able to blitz through this, especially considering we've got healing items now. And we should find shopkeepers now. And I want to figure out exactly what these cards down below do. Yeah, after a counterattack with these gloves, these guys go down in one hit. Can level up Zap Flick. So the cards do 13 damage. I can grab Radiant Edge now. I'm going to grab it now. So now we got so many things flinging out of our fists. It's a shame it doesn't work on the dash attack, considering my dash attack is an extra 20% damage, you know? Kind of a wasted opportunity. All right, we get a tree down here, right? Let me see what this question mark is. Now that we've shaken off the rust, I feel way more confident. So that freezes time. Also, I'm not going to lie to you guys. I said this last time, but this is a day after we tried the first area. I took a break. I relaxed. I detoxed from the pool. So now I'm way more focused. Promise. All right, let's go ahead and level up Zap Flick. I guess my concern, if the runs are about 15 minutes long, we don't level up very often. I don't want to end up investing in so many attacks that we're never going to end up evolving. One really cool thing about our ramped up mode, it gives us a different dash attack. I just realized that. So that's cool. Let me get the juicy health, please. Yeah, we're going to get hit by creeps all the time with its weapon. Just because I can't attack around my sides. We'd really need to focus into different spells that are not melee oriented. What's this? Oh! For every one purified Arbor's Reach, those are the trees, reduce cooldown of all blessing slots. Activating any type of shrine allows 20 HP recovery orbs. Times 3. I don't know what that means. More healing? When holding 4 types of Michael blessings, we only have 1. Main weapon damage increases by 30% and crit chance increases by 30%. So I'd have to get 3 more. I'd have to get every single Michael blessing. I'm going to reroll these. Oh, it only rerolls 1. Blessing damage increases across all slots as remaining HP ratio decreases. So even more berserking. This also has a golden border, so I'm assuming it's better. So the less health, the better. I'll get 50% more damage, and then more blessing damage too. Bouncing Bolt. Every 15 seconds, toss 2 coins that each deal 54 damage. Each coin bounces to hit enemies up to 3 times, and can split up to 2 times with each bounce. Crimson Waltz. Every time you dash, we get the fire around us. It's not bad. That does seem to be one of the best abilities in this game with how much you dodge around. Frenzied Spin. I had this in the last video. It drops 2 slot machines, and it does a ton of damage. And if any of them match, they explode into experience. And so this is essentially how you get more XP gain. I'm not going to do it just because I felt like it was busted last time. Although I guess nothing was technically busted because we didn't beat the boss. But I want to do different things. Bouncing Bolt. Give me that. Somehow I countered that guy. I'm not sure how that worked. All right, almost done. Charge up. Nice. And then finish you off. Let's get all that amber. I want to go ahead and level up our jackpot flash more. And I just noticed it looks like the cat can grab experience and bring it to us, which is kind of cool. That's exactly what I was hoping for. If we level up jackpot flash, not only does the explosion do way more damage, but we get the movement speed boost for even longer. So I want to do that. I wonder how great that's going to be when it's maxed out. Because with my hypothesis, man, in games like this, movement speed is such an underrated stat. And the way the final boss seems to attack and just keep swinging and swinging and swinging, one dash can't get out of range. So I'm thinking that little extra movement speed is going to go the extra mile for us. We've got a level up to Bouncing Bolt, a level up to Viper Overdrive. Let's see what this ends up doing, because the more we level this up, the more pulses that come out of us. And this is only level 1. Oh, we got a double level up on that. That's cool. That's huge, actually. I wonder, is there a luck stat? What made that happen? I don't know. I guess good for me. Sometimes your abilities can level up twice. All right, boss fight. Let's get over here. I think it's going to be the same bosses every single time. Yeah, this guy. I'm going to go ahead and use my special. Okay, the dash attack is a little too strong now. Man, I can't get the timing for this. There's just something about it where I'm either going too late or I'm going too early. I also wonder if we can counter the normal spark attacks. Doesn't seem like it. That was too early. I don't know, man. Whenever I play Dark Souls, I'm a parry master. That's what I do. Viper Overdrive, level this to 2. Now we have 6 pulses that change 6 times, 376 damage. Yeah, let's go for it. And we can enter this. Yeah, okay, probably my biggest complaint with the demo right now is just the fact that the audio levels constantly change. The music gets loud, it gets quiet, it gets loud, it gets quiet. Because I think it's trying to adjust itself for when people talk. Good counter. Oh, not this dude. Now it's loud again. All right, let's go in here, see what this does. This should be a shop. Now we can grab a card. Blessing damage in slot 4 increases by 30%. So my Radiant Edge. When holding 4 types of Ramiel blessings, get increased blessing cooldown and longer duration. I'd only need 1 more, but I feel like that's really not going to impact a lot. All damage increases by 100%, but all damage taken from enemies also increases. Give me that. Give me that. And then the lower health we have, the more damage we do. Increase max HP by 10. Recover 50 HP. I don't need that. Recover 100 HP. Compress one of your blessings and redistribute all into random blessings. Compress one of your blessings? What does that mean? What? Bro, it compressed my entire game. All right, I am not redoing that because I feel like we got everything we needed from that. We saw what the gauntlet weapon was about, which was really cool. We saw the bosses. I have a soft spot for this game, Ember and Blade, because I feel like aesthetically, it's so unique. I think it's got so much potential because it's a very fun game to play and it blends so many genres together. I think it's kind of ambitious. And every single time I've played it, it's been a little rough around the edges. But the good thing to say is it's gotten better and better and better every single time. In fact, when I first booted this game up, the performance was so bad that I couldn't play it for more than 5 minutes But now I find myself having a ton of fun with it, despite, you know, a little bit of bugs here and there. The audio levels going up and down, up and down. This is only an early demo. The game is not close to coming out, so I have a lot of good faith in Ember and Blade to become something pretty special. Let me know down below what you guys thought of this game. If you enjoyed the video, hit that like button. And if you guys have watched me this far and have not subscribed to the channel, get us out of that summer slump. Slam down on that button. You know you like my videos. Otherwise, why would you be here for like 45 minutes? Right? Think about it. Think about it. Hit that button. That's going to be it for me. I will see you guys next time. Take care.